Hello, everybody. My name is Super Sleuth, and I'd like to welcome you to my Minecraft server. This is my main area here, and I figured for the first episode of the first season we would do a world tour. So we're gonna start right here in my main area, and I'm gonna come out of F5 mode here and try and save some time and switch out of this. And I'm just gonna talk to you about what I'm trying to do with my Let's Play here and what you can expect. Right here we're just in the I don't know, just a fancy looking area. We got my nether portal right there. We got our cow farm and sheep farm there, and up here we've got a wheat farm. Back this way, there's not really anything, but I've got my villager breeder thing. And I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast, but I'm going to try and cram in a real lot into these 15 minutes that I have. So just bear with me. It's going to be a real quick and real hasty episode here. So this server that we play on here, it's basically only got a few of us playing on it. It's me, my buddy Nameless Grifter, my girlfriend Little Ms. Mayhem, and we got a couple other people that kind of play here and there, but we'll get into them later on, you know, as it shows up. This is my house here. This was actually built by Little Ms. Mayhem. This was the very first thing that she had built, and you'll see coming up pretty soon that her builds are very detailed. She usually does a very detailed interior. This is a little bit less so much because we were using it as kind of a main base. But you see here, you get the idea. She put in a living room. We got a bedroom and even a bathroom, which is nice with toilet paper, which is great. You always use some toilet paper. So anyway, on this server, you guys can expect to see, you know, some good playing. Some good playing. I hope it's some good playing. You're gonna see some decent building. I'm a little bit more of a redstoner. I'm not necessarily somebody who's gonna come up with original ideas, but I'm really good at modifying things to kind of fit a specific need on my server, which I'll show you right here, actually. So this is just a very temporary, what do you call it, a sugarcane farm. So we got a few sugar canes back there with some pistons controlling the whole thing. We got a timer here, and well, if you guys don't know what this is, I'll talk about it later on. It's just a regular old piston timer with a dropper flopper, and it's got a 1-tick output, so it hits the pistons, and then boom, they break all the sugarcane, and it falls down right into this chest here. So this server we started back in June or July. I think it was, I almost want to say it was just before 1.8 came out, like just before it, when the pre-releases were there. So we're actually still kind of just getting settled in. What you see over here, this is my mob farm. This is a hostile mob farm. This is an iron farm, and this is a pumpkin farm. So let's take a look at each one. Alright, so you just saw a few things come down there. What happens is I got about 4 layers of mob spawning mob pads up there, and every 2 or 3 minutes or so we've got a little timer down here that'll go off. This is a different kind of 1-tick mechanism, and when that goes off, we have some dispensers up there with buckets in them, and it washes all of the mobs down right into the center, and they fall down and they die. And right in here we have a hopper minecart, and it collects everything, and then it drops it off, and it gets piped right down into here, into my storage room, which is underneath the iron farm. So let's take a look at that real quick. So I haven't really done too much with the storage room. It's actually really new, and I'd be looking for any input from you guys about what I should do with it, because I don't even know how to design the outside of it. It looks really raw. I want it to look a little bit better. I kind of like the way that it looks in here, but, you know, I kind of want to go make a downstairs area from here and have, like, brewing stands or something, some kind of an automatic brewing system down there. But anyway, all those mob drops, they end up in here, and they get automatically sorted. As these chests fill up, they will go right up to the top. So, as you can see, I'm getting pretty full. Well, I just built this thing kind of recently. This last system here takes all the miscellaneous things, so that's pretty much your drops that you get from your witches, and the occasional bow. But this is the only bow that I've gotten so far, so I think that's a rare drop. So we'll come around to the other side and totally missed that jump. Let's try again. Alright, so we're going to come over here, and what I have over here is... oh, man. Just having a hard time with this. This is an automatic pumpkin farm. So what happens here is that as soon as a pumpkin pops up from the vine, it activates this piston, which will push it down, and it'll break, and it'll end up in one of these hoppers and get, you know, put down into the chests down below. You're probably asking yourself what I'm doing with all these pumpkins, since I have 2 levels of them. I do have a farmer who accepts 8 pumpkins per emerald. So for a stack of pumpkins, I'll get 8 emeralds. And that's a pretty good deal when, you know, you're going to be doing some villager trading. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go over to Little Ms. Mayhem's area and check that out. Alright guys, well here we are at Little Ms. Mayhem's village. So let's take a look here. This is her town square, and like I said, her builds are very, very detailed and realistic, and they're just phenomenal. So let's just take a little look around here. So what we'll see is she's got all these different shops set up, and in each shop we actually have a villager. I've been trying to put villagers with decent trades in here, but this guy doesn't have the best trade. But let me show you here. We got a there we go. It's a little laggy over here. It's a 1.8 issue with these signs and the I don't know. I think it's the flags and the signs and the torches. I don't know. Something is lagging it out really bad, but it's not. Shouldn't normally be like this. Anyway, this is the market, and over here is where I have my villager, farmer villager, who takes the 8 pumpkins for an emerald, which is awesome. He also takes melons, and unfortunately, in order to reset him, you have to trade cake or apples. So I have tons of cake and tons of apples that I don't know what the heck I'm ever going to do with. In here we also have a Fletcher, a fisherman, a wool, what do you call this guy? A shepherd, and we will have a butcher in here. I have one, I just haven't brought him over yet because it is kind of a pain to get the minecart track all over here and everything, but I'll get him over here eventually. Whoop. Alright, so anyway, each one of these buildings is really great because it has a full interior. Let's take a look at Kip's Armory. Is pretty cool. We'll take a look at this one first. So this is our library, and this is our librarian who has some great trades. His first trade here is a looting 3, which is epic. And then the next one after that is an efficiency 4, followed by a power 4. So he's like gotta be the best villager that I have here so far. Over here at Kip's Armory, you can see there's a lot of detail in here, which is really cool. It looks really great. I don't think I have a villager. Oh, I do have a villager in here. Okay. I don't really know. So he's got some stuff. It's mostly this chainmail stuff, but anyway, that's kind of cool. So let's go up this way. Up here is pretty neat. She's got this really great walkway to this little pier. I'll show you that in a second. This is the Celestria Inn, which I think is really cool. It's a great place to go for a drink after work. You know, you come in here, there's a friendly bartender. You come down, you get a seat, you know, in front of the fireplace. You can come upstairs. It's a little bit more cozy. You could sit up here in the booths. So it's really great. It's my favorite place to go after work, honestly. And if you go upstairs, you can see this is an inn. And these are all bedrooms, so, you know, if you have a little too much to drink, you could just get a room and take a nap. Well, that's not a bedroom, but, I mean, that's a balcony, and it's got what's going to be a very nice view when it's all finished. There's another bedroom there, there's another bedroom here, which is great. And then let's come out onto this walkway. So here's the bridge, and this whole place is surrounded by canals, which is really cool. It was a real pain to flood them. Let's come down here. Whoop. There we go. Alright. And the door is there. Okay. So we'll come out and get a good look at that. That's one of my favorite parts of this building here. Or of this whole town, I guess. It's just this tower with this really nice bridge, and it leads into this nice big building. So we'll come over here, and that's going to lead us to this church. And you can probably hear my cat in the background throwing a fit right now because she wants dinner. It's too early, though. Oh, it sounds like we got a zombie in here. Where is he? Anyway, so this is still... I think she's still working on this. Yeah, I think he's up there. But, I mean, it's a church. There's the pews. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. This is a nice design. you know, she gets a lot of her inspiration from the internet. So if this looks familiar, it's probably drawn from some inspiration that she found somewhere on Minecraft forums or something like that. You come over this way. This is a build that I did. This is our, well, not our, but this is a cemetery. So what I want to do, one of my future episodes I want to do is that this here is going to be a secret entrance into the catacombs, which I want to make really creepy. And I want there to be like a secret button somewhere that we press to get down into it. So I don't know how I'm going to do that, but we'll come to that in an episode. Maybe you guys can leave me a comment and tell me what you like. Got some old graves back here, and let's get out of here. So the whole idea is that this town is going to be expanded out, and it's going to be a real big town. It's going to be, you know, like a Skyrim type town. And she wants to add a port down here on the water with big sailboats and, you know, a whole import, outport, I don't even know what you would call it, kind of system with big docks and everything like that, which I think is really great. So that'll be some episodes to come. Oh, I gotta eat, man. Alright guys, well here we are in the nether. This is where my portal comes out. I have a quad portal, but I need to adjust it because every time I go through a different portal, it takes me out somewhere else in the overworld. So anyway, down this way, I'll just give you a real quick peek because we're running real tight on time. So this will take us down to the, what do you call it, the Mesa biome. This is a build I just did very recently, and I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. I like the kind of dungeony look to it. I also did this walkway going over there, and that'll take you to the... Oh, hey, guy. You not see me? Alright, good. Alright, so this way will take you to the Wither Skeleton farm that we built. I'll show you that in another episode, but because we're low on time. This way goes up to Nameless Grifter's area. I built this entranceway and this stairway up. It's pretty plain and simple, but it looks good, I think. And this is the area, this starts Grifter's area. We have a portal right here that's going to go to his witch farm, or I don't know, we might work on it together. This takes us up to above the nether. He broke a hole over the nether. So let's go over to his area. I'm not going to tour his area too much because he is going to be posting some videos too. And I don't want to spoil too much, but we'll come out of his portal and we'll take a look. And this is his hub. Let's see what he's got on the other side. And it's raining as always. Okay, so this is what we get. He's very close to spawn. We spawned in this pine forest with the podzol, and I think he's probably within a couple 100 blocks or less of spawn. But he's got some pretty cool builds going on here. I like this kind of suspended bridge design here. It's pretty neat. Looks like he's got a map started. Enchanting table and everything over here. That's pretty neat. I like his, oh, the guy's got a down tree. That's neat. Yeah, he's doing this design where he wants to live up in the trees or be high off the ground. I can't remember exactly what he said. You should check out his videos when he starts. He's still waiting to buy a microphone, so when he gets it, you guys can check it out and see exactly what his plan is in this area. But I mean, this is the overall kind of look that he's got going on here. This is his main base. Can I sleep here? No, it's not nighttime. He's got this door, which leads down to there. It's pretty cool. So this is a minecart track that goes all the way back over to my place, which I think is about 500 or 600 blocks away. Something along the... Whoa. So, I am not going to tour around this area any longer because I don't want to spoil any of his touring in any of his videos. I'll meet you guys back at my base. Alright guys, well here we are back to where we started. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I look forward to seeing your comments and hopefully some likes. I really would love to see your opinion about what you'd like to see here, what you'd like to see in the future, what mini games or anything like that you'd like to see me and Grifter play together. But, you know, if you didn't like it, then, I mean... too bad, I'm going to make another one. So, just leave some constructive criticism, and then we'll see what happens in the next episode. And you could follow me on Twitter at SuperSleuthMC, and you can follow Nameless Grifter at Nameless Grifter on Twitter. So, stay tuned for some new stuff. I hope to see you there. Bye-bye. Here comes the rain.